George burst into the kitchen, beaming with excitement. He announced what was, to him, the greatest news ever. His mailing address had officially been changed to his mother-in-law's home. What's more, he had been approved for his very first credit card. A 19-year-old boy had finally earned his own credit. To him, this card was more than just a payment tool. It was a badge of adulthood. He couldn't wait to take Mandy to a decent restaurant to try out the card. But his mother-in-law, Audrey, remarked meaningfully, "Be careful with your spending. Some people have learned the hard way." Mandy immediately interrupted him nervously, trying to change the subject. That evening, after a romantic dinner paid for with the card, Mandy chose to come clean. Leaning against the headboard, she uttered the words that were enough to give George a heart attack. "I have $12,000 in credit card debt." George's reaction was complex. First shock, then anger, followed by a deep sense of betrayal. He wasn't angry about the money. He was angry that this secret had been hidden for so long. As George pored over the statements, he discovered an item that sent his blood pressure skyrocketing. It was a medical bill she'd charged to her card to pay for her ex-boyfriend Nick's broken bone, and it still hadn't been paid. George tracked down Nick's place. He wasn't doing well. To his surprise, Nick agreed to pay him back with a check. Unfortunately, the check bounced. George ran into Nick at the bank. Nick looked completely innocent as he said, "I'm going to rob a bank to get you some cash." George took off running. That night, George and Mandy lay in bed. George said he would drive the trailer properly and pay off the debt. They agreed. No matter how big the secret, they would tell each other right away from now on.